in Nigeria is enough to take everybody, Muslim and non-Muslim, in practice, are out of the poverty line. This amount exceeds the income poverty gap GDP of 1.8 in Nigeria. And this implies that Zakat alone can solve the problem of poverty of Nigeria if harnessed and administered effectively. Some of the issues I want to raise before I sit down, Mr. Chairman and my respected members of the high table, distinguished brothers and sisters, is the issue of the WAQF that I want AL-HABIBIYYAH, since they have the department of the WAQF, to also look more towards that. Let me tell you some of what WAQF can do, which even Zakat may not be able to do. Because Zakat, you cannot go out of the earth as now. But for the WAQF system, you have the leverage to go a little bit higher than that. Literally, WAQF means, I don't want the Arabic translation, but the technical one is a trust and it's called endowment. That is to restore, that is to remove from the private property and dedicated it permanently to our property, that is to the hands of Allah. It is to be kept in perpetuity and for a specific purpose, such as health or education or anything needed and usable for the community. That community, whether it is of human beings and animals, whether it is for Muslims and Christians. And it can neither be sold off except for istidlal. Nor can it be gifted away or inherited. However, its orthodox is used for the purpose of the work. It is a property that is kept in perpetuity. It provides income earnings for the investment, for the benefit, and for the cost of the health or education, for example, or whatever it is. What are some of the benefits? If you go and look into the issue of endowment, you will have a long-term, massive, powerful community capital funds, establishing and supporting projects from our revenues and sustainable development on sustainable basis, promoting a working unity of stakeholders, promoting independence and self-reliance, raising the self-esteem of the Ummah, making da'wah more meaningful, contributing towards poverty alleviation, developing leadership through projects and grassroots, empowering the poor and the disadvantaged in the communities, contributing towards becoming an empowered, influential and benevolent community, and contributing towards growth and development. It is good to understand that he said, indeed, economists looking at the WAQF system will be perplexed for the fact that the myriad of essential services such as health, education, municipal, etc. were provided in history at no cost whatsoever to the government. The culture of everything has to be done by the government is not a Muslim idea. The Muslim is Sari'u ila makrati rabbikum, Sari'u ila khairat. If I have the means to do this role, I will not wait for the government. As a electorate to do it. Even an animal that flies the road, Allah will give you reward for that. So, but everything government, we are even stealing from the government, Government should have used WAQF to make people more responsible, and there will not be thieves, and you will avoid corruption. Therefore, assuming that the efficiency problem are solved, the WAQF system can significantly contribute towards the ultimate goal of all modern economies, massive reduction in government expenditure, which leads to a reduction in the budget deficit, which lowers the need for government borrowing, thus calling the crowd out of crowded effects and leads to reduction in the rate of interest, consequently raising a basic impediment for private investment and growth, like the wealth of 18 million naira which Imam mentioned here. If that wealth is waqf, there is no interest, but through the Qard Hasan, you get it built. No time to discuss about the issue of Qard Hasan. Qard Hasan is greater than Sadaqah. Qard Hasan. Now, when I mention what is happening in the Muslim world, there is no time. But why am I going somewhere to give you some examples? It's for you, for the sake of Allah, to understand what I'm talking about in an easier manner, or in an easy manner. Look at the world. The West, which what I promised to tell you, have understand this concept of waqf, and they call it endowment. Endowment is the meaning of waqf, but waqf is greater than endowment, because the waqf system is perpetual and is only dedicated to Allah. But someone can do endowment for his cat, or for his dog, especially in the West. But endowment is only done if I say this NTA microphone that I am donating as waqf for NTA to record their programs, then this mic remain perpetual, cannot be sold, cannot be inherited, and will only be used for the purpose of which I have made waqf for that. Now, the information I want to give you, we made a research. In the whole world, we try to find the waqf system. That is the endowment. Where do we have the highest or the greatest assets of endowment? And listen to me. In the endowment, the highest in the world is the S&P Advisors, who has 124 billion US dollars endowment. If you have a bigger calculator, my own calculator cannot calculate 120 billion naira terms, whether the black market or the government rate naira. My calculator doesn't easily give me that. But maybe your own can do. We have Director General here and here. The second one was Japan. That of Japan is 80 billion US dollars. And the third one is the Stanford University, 72 billion US dollars. And the third one is the one we want to talk about, is the Harvard. Who has the Harvard University? The Harvard we are seeing is an endowment. Manchester University is an endowment. Cambridge University is an endowment. But of all the universities we are talking about this, except these three universities, in fact, this one, the Japan Science and Technology Agency, what is a waqf? It's an endowment. Look at how Japan has invested in science and technology. And look at it, it has paid them. It has paid them. Give to Allah. Allah will give you, irrespective of your belief. Kaba Allah. Allah zai bata. Ko ka yarda da shi ko baka yarda da shi ba. In dai don shi kai, to Allah zai bata. Yale University, 56 billion. Princeton University, 44 billion. Look at them. All of them are in North America, except the second one, that is from Japan. They are all endowments. How many endowment institutions do we have in Nigeria? We have to think. These things are not magic. If we want to change, change has to begin with us. Let's start with the little endowments we have in AL-HABIBIYYAH. and let us grow from there. It is Allah that gives growth, and it is Allah that helps. So our challenge is a lack of awareness, I believe. Even this lecture, maybe to some people, they will find one thing or the other that probably they come to know for the first time today. Maybe. Secondly, higher dependent asnaf. You can see everybody, instead of thinking to give, you are always thinking of somebody to give you. It's wrong. Think of giving. Thirdly, lack of financial literacy among us now. If we are not lucky now, if we will give them grinding machine or sewing machine, instead of them to go and make this sewing machine to become two, they may even think of selling it at 30,000 naira. Allah gashi zakani an kabali. Can you even okay? How much is it in the market? 70,000 naira, 80,000 naira. Allah, give me 30,000 naira. This kind of concept is wrong. If you get something that can generate funds for you, do your best with the prayer of Allah. Allahumma inni as'aluka khayra hadha wa khayra ma jabaltaha alayk wa a'udhu bika min sharri wa sharri ma jabaltaha. Kowane ku yi addu'a an bashi, Allah ba shi ne da kabbar sami albarka gare. Keken ga da kabbar ta dinki ba sami albarka gare. Freezer ga da kabbar Allah sami albarka gare. Amma da shikenan ba addu'a ba roƙon blessing. Sai dai magana a sayar. There is no strong legal backing to enforce the zakat collection in Nigeria and also in India. Kowa in ya kaga dama ka ba zakat, ba ka dama ba za ka ba su. To Allah ya sa gwamnatocin musu gane, amma wai tax dole ta. Din yanzu kana son wani abu a ce kawo tax clearance, kana son kai takarar mu kawo tax clearance, kana son ka wani kan wani kawo tax clearance, kana son kai wani abu bring tax clearance. Amma why not zakat? Are we not Muslims? Will Allah